So I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here, but when we first got started in S&P, everybody looked at it as like the gravy train. You get in and you start killing it. You start making 6 figures, 7 figures in your first year. That was probably hyperbole to begin with, but nowadays, it's not going to happen. If you're new to the industry, temper your expectations a little bit, and if you're training new people, definitely do not market it as such a thing, because for a new S&P person to come into the business and make that kind of money in year one, there's a bunch of things that need to happen. First of all, the reason why this train is derailed somewhat is that there's obviously very low entry barriers to this industry. The markets are oversaturated, so that kind of creates this like crescendo of too much competition and more price-sensitive clientele. It basically means there's less clients to go around, and they're paying you less money than they were before. So having said all that, there's still a career to be had and good money to be made, just not as easy as the olden days. You have to be better, more efficient, and more clever. Now, on a similar topic to this, but I kind of want to pivot to a little bit, it's also gone are the days of larger S&P companies. A few years ago, we were all trying to expand, we were all trying to like build multinational corporations because, we dreamt big, which is great and all, but the reality is, I actually just had a talk with, last week with John Giroux and Matt in Miami, and that business model doesn't really work in the S&P industry because what ends up happening is you train artists, they start becoming good, they make good money, but they know they're going to make even better money when they leave. So it's this constant like hiring and rehiring and cycle, which is very draining on your business. Plus your expenses go up exponentially.